Dude, I've heard so many people complain about the soldiers, the National Guard being deployed there, and not that they're deployed there, right? But how bad and unfair it is for the soldiers, right? Hold on, let me turn that fucking thing back on. How bad and unfair it is for the soldiers, right? And get this, why? Because they're sleeping on the ground, right? And they don't have food and water. Is what they're complaining about. All right. And I actually had a full on argument with somebody about this on fucking on X the other day, and they're like, a lot of these people are they don't have the gear and stuff like that. Like they're not prepared for it. And I was like, well, if they're not fucking prepared for it, then their chain of command, the people in charge, who was ever in charge of the company or whatever, their job is literally to tell the people higher than them, hey, we don't have all the gear, we're not ready to deploy anywhere, so don't deploy us anywhere, right? And they won't fucking deploy them anywhere. They would send somebody else, right? It's if they don't have all their shit that they're supposed to have, that's on their chain of command's fault. Or if they're not ready, then it's also chain of command's fault. You know what I mean? Like fucking, they have what they need to. And this person was like, they don't have the right TA-50, which if you know what that is, TA-50 is your standard military issue gear. It's everything. It's your Kevlar helmet, your IBA or ILTV, whatever the hell they're called these days, knee pads, magazines, fucking boots, canteen cup, all that shit, right? And this person was like, they don't have the right TA-50 for this. They don't have the right TA-50 for what? For a deployment to Los Angeles? And I was like, what other TA-50 do you think they should have besides the standard TA-50? Which, is, by the way, is like fucking sleeping bags and a camelback and shit like that. And they didn't really have an answer for it. They just need the more of the correct stuff or whatever, dude. Okay, so, oh my god. I think what's happening is these people on the left, I would assume, are like, they're just upset and they're trying to find shit to argue about it. So like, oh my god, look at these soldiers. They're sleeping on the ground, on the concrete. That's so sad, And so they're finding stuff to get upset about. Let me tell you something. First off, I'm going to show you a fucking picture. Okay? That right there, that box that you see, it's called an MRE. Okay? Every fucking unit has them. They're sitting around, right? And when you fucking deploy somewhere, you take them with you. They're food. They're boxes of food. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, they might not get Chipotle, but they're soldiers. That's their food. That is the food right there, that fucking box. And this other stuff, they're sleeping on the ground. Bro, there were times in my life I wish I could have slept on a concrete fucking floor inside a building. You know what I mean? Like, that's good. That's good sleeping. You know what I mean? Like, the army is used to that. Look what they're wearing, okay? This is going to blow your mind, okay? I know. Just hang on. Look what they're wearing. It's called camouflage. You know what camouflage is for? It's to blend in with the woods, which is where they train to sleep, in the fucking woods. Like, that should tell you enough right there. The fact that they're wearing camouflage means they're used to living in the woods. And you're going to bitch and complain, poor them, they're sleeping inside with the concrete and the roof over their head. I feel so bad. It's the fucking job description, dude. Jesus Christ. And the other thing, part of TA-50, they're like, they didn't have any water. What do you think they're all going to carry around fucking Nalgene bottles and fucking like Stanley, those little Stanley cups that are like hot pink Stanley cups that fucking you can run over with a fucking diesel pickup? They have camelbacks. And they're in Los Angeles. There's running water everywhere for them to fill up in a first world country. Dude, I can't take these people. They'll complain about anything, dude. And then what was funny? I'm gonna show you this. The funniest one was this dude on X got pissed at me and was like, what did he say? Something like, you don't get to comment about soldiers until you've served, you fucking asshole. I didn't even tell him. I just I didn't even feel like arguing with this kid and telling him I had. I think I just told him, like, bro, just stop. You just you just need to quit. I'll put that up here, dude. But guys, come on, you can't just complain about everything to complain about it, bro. Jesus. Fucking this isn't the Girl Scouts, okay? This isn't fucking a 3rd grade fucking field trip, dude. This is the United States fucking Army. If they have to sleep inside of a Costco fucking warehouse building, they'll live, man. Fuck.